What if your voice could make you multiple 4-digit income a month without even having to press the record button before? In this video, I'm gonna show you and talk about how I built my income as a podcaster and how you are also able to do that. This is not going to be a very short video, and I do hope that this is not going to be a very long video. But knowing myself, this could actually be quite long video. So if you have the time and if you have the patience, and if you want to learn from someone who is making multiple 4 figures a month and lives off content creation or creating content, then welcome to the video. And this is also not a quick way to get rich, and this is also not doing anything regarding AI that is today very popular and everyone is using it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about how you can use your own voice, as I have been using, to create an income for yourself. So to give you a little bit backstory before we dive into the today's video and what I'm about to teach to you and explain and give from my own experience. My name is Chris, and I've been creating content for almost 15 years now, and for the last 7 years I've been doing mainly podcasting plus social media content, either for myself as my own brand or for other people who I've had the chance to do business with. I've been living full-time from my podcast for the last 2 years, and I'm here to show you how I did it and how you can do it too. I don't even know why do I feel like I need to apologize, but I feel like I need to put it out there. English is not my main language. My mother language is Estonian. I'm an Estonian podcaster. So bear with me if my speaking tone or speed is slower than you're used to, or some of the words are misspelled, misspoken, and from time to time I might get bigger pauses where I need to think what I want to say and how I want to say it. I also want to give out the vibe that I have been giving out and putting out for 10 years for now in Estonian market. I'm very authentic. I like to be raw, which means sometimes I curse, sometimes I say fuck, sometimes I say something else, which is fine for me. If you don't like it, then it's up to you to decide if you want to quit or continue watching, but this is me. And I don't feel like I need to be someone else or play a role or wear some type of social mask to please you as a viewer. So I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to be me, and I hope it's okay with you. I also want to say that I'm super scared to this right now, and I like to be vulnerable. I like to be humble. I like to be honest and transparent with my feelings, emotions. So I'm going to be very open in this video. And why I feel scared is actually the fact that I've been putting on this exact moment for years, to be honest. And during these years, I've grown the feeling of regret inside of me that I haven't done it already. And as the Chinese proverb says, the best what was it called? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. So I really want to give you the sense of thought or the feeling or understanding how I felt and how I feel. I said I feel scared, and I feel scared because the main reason is because of the language barrier that might come up, which is totally unnecessary and at the same time not relevant, because my English is quite okay. It could be better, of course, and it will get better. It will get better, but I'm overthinking, and that's just me. And I'm pretty sure that there's viewers and people who watch this video who feel the same way. You might have other obstacles. You might have other insecurities. You might have other limiting self-beliefs or subconscious patterns that run your life and control your life day in and day out. And this has been my part. So I've been putting off this video for almost a couple of years, and I am certain that if I had started sooner, I would be in a much better place financially, in a much better place as a brand, as a business, as a person, as a self-development, and so on. So please bear in mind that we all have something. And why I'm bringing up my own the fear feeling or feeling feared is because I want you to relate with me. I don't want you to look at the video as someone who knows what he's doing. Well, kind of, I do know what I'm doing, but in a sense that I've not made it yet, and I'm so fed up of the social media and content creation, where everyone's today seems to be a professional, seems to be top of their top levels, seems to be the top expert out there. A lot of people are just talking shit. And there are a lot of people who actually are very good at what they do, and they are giving a lot of value. So I hope this video brings you value as well. So to come to the video title, how I created myself a 4-digit income with a podcast and content creation, is something that we're going to need to be talking today. But before we go there, I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory. I've been podcasting for 7 years, as I said, and almost 15 years of that time, or my past years, I've been doing content creation. I've done blogging, I've done vlogging, I've done travel vlogging, I've done self-help vlogging or YouTube videos. They didn't work. And then I've done podcasting, and I also written and published 3 books. And for the past 2 years, I've only made money. For the first 13 or 12 years, I didn't make anything. And that has been, I think, one of the hardest part of me staying me and doing what I do so consistently, and which with such effort and dedication, that has directed and led me to this exact moment today, where I live from my podcasting. And I want to show you with this video a little bit how I've done it, and in the next videos I'm going to show you more in details how I've done it actually. So within these 7 years of podcasting, I've created almost 450 episodes. I've had discussions with over 250 different guests, and I've created content over 1.5 million views or streams, which is not a lot, but for me it is. And there is a misconception in the internet that you have to have lots of views. you have to have lots of followers in order to make money. This is not true. This is not true at all. My podcasts are in Estonian. I do have a couple of in English, and probably within the next months, I'm going to record more podcasts in English as well. And I'm hoping that I can transfer myself from an Estonian podcast to a podcaster who does everything in English and in the international market. But it will take time. I need to build more self-belief. But I don't have lots of views. If you go on my YouTube channel, this one here, Kriskala Podcast, or if you go on this specific YouTube channel, the Chameleonaire, this is the first video on this YouTube channel, and the same video is going to be also on my Estonian channel. So if you scroll down on my Estonian channel, you will see that there's lots of episodes, and the numbers on the videos are not huge, but I still make money. So that's the misconception. And in order to make money online, there are several ways, and I'm going to be showing you the several ways how to make money online, because I've tested out like almost 10 different ways how to make money online. Some of them have worked for me and some of them have not. That doesn't mean that they don't work at all. They just haven't worked for me. But the one that has worked is the one I'm going to be talking a lot more about. So my views have been around 1,000 or 2,000 up to maybe, well, let's say up to 30, 40, 50,000 per videos. Some videos are performing very well. But the average number of views and streams on Spotify and Apple Music or on SoundCloud, my podcasts or videos are around roughly 2,500 up to 3,000 views. So not a lot. But I still make a lot of money while having no views at all. And the reason for that, what I've learned from my own experience, is that I've managed to build an audience who is very convertible. And what I mean by convertible is that when someone comes on my show, for example, a guest, and he or she is talking about their life and their experiences and their self-development journey and whatsoever, and when they pitch something, they have a call to action. They have a service or a product that they want to sell on my platform. That service or that product is being bought by my followers and my viewers. So that's the reason why I said they are convertible. And how to build such a trust that people who listen to you, like you are watching and listening to me right now, want to actually buy from you. That's another video that I'm going to do in-depth details. But the short answer is trust and relatability. So we come back to the point where I said, I want you to relate with me. When you listen to this podcast and video and watch it, I want me to be relatable to you. And in order to do that, I need to show you my vulnerabilities. I need to show you my insecurities. I need to show you that I'm also human. I have feelings. I have emotions. So you feel the same way. So I think there's more actually than two ways how to relate to each other. But I've tried out two of them for 7 years from the very first podcast I did. And it still works till today, 7 years later. There are two ways. One way how you can relate to someone is by showing them that they are not alone. By me showing you that you are not alone with your self-doubts, self-disbeliefs, the problems we face in life, the challenges we have in life, and so on. So you are not alone. That's the relatable feeling that you will get if I share something personal about my life, and you feel like, oh, fuck yes, I have the same shit in my life going on. Thank God I'm not alone. That's what I felt. That's what I missed the most when I was when I started out. I was so sick of it. And I'm still am sick of hearing people's success stories. I want to know the other side of the success, because there is always this other side, either through sacrifice or this self-belief or some other factors. But we mainly focus on always on the successful things and how to be successful, how to succeed in life. And we show the glimmer, but there's always a darker side. And that's what I'm here for. I want to be authentic. So the first one, relatability, was that you listen to me and watch me and you feel the same, that yes, me and Chris are experiencing the same thing. The second relatability or relatable form is that I'm talking about something that you want to achieve, which is inspirational and motivational. So you listen to me and watch me at the moment, and then you feel like, oh shit, Chris has done that, what I have been dreaming about for whoever knows how long. Or he said something that I have been putting off for some time now. He has overcome some of the obstacles that I have or you have in your life, and you want to get there, and you see I've done it. I've gone there. So that's the other place, or not a place, but other form of relatability. So I am a true believer in relatability, and if you actually manage to get people related one way or another, then they will trust you, because you show that you're human. So if we go back also a little bit more on my journey about money, I don't come from a rich family. My dad and mom weren't rich. We were okay, and I didn't have any skills passed on, or any knowledge passed on, or some other types of benefits like a working business, or I could go and work on my dad's company or whatever. I didn't have that background, and I still struggle financially today. That's why I said I want to be real with you. I haven't made it. I can't say that. I'm still on my journey. I'm just doing and trying to be a better person every day, and I'm doing my best for my family, my wife and my daughter, and myself, so that I can have a better life and experience more life and experience more beauty of the life in the world. So I haven't made it financially, but I'm pretty sure I will make it soon, and maybe this year. This exact video here is one of the reasons why I will up my game, because I feel like I should have done that a lot earlier, and now I'm doing it. So props to myself, and I hope that you also are pursuing your dreams and you haven't given up, and you are willing to what's the right word? You are willing to overcome yourself to become the better version of yourself in order to move forward or upward in life. And as I said, the first 5.5 years, I didn't make anything with the podcast. I've tried several things, and they didn't work as I wished. And now I've created a service, a marketing service. I've turned podcasting, which I truly love, and I know I'm one of the best in Estonian who does it. I have my own niche. I have my own ways. I have my own characteristics, and I have my own personality, such as you, that shines through the podcast. And it comes out just so easily and comfortable for me, and it just comes with ease. So what I've done for the past 2 years now is that I've created a platform where Estonian guests or even international guests can come on the show and they can sell their product and services if they want to. But it's just not just a podcast or a platform where you can sell, because I don't believe in selling. I believe that people don't want to be sold to, but they want to buy. Do you agree with me? You don't want me to sell you anything, but I'm sure that if you find something that you like, you are willing to buy. You want to buy it. So this is my philosophy, and I truly believe that. And I don't sell anything on my podcasts. I create content, and I create talk shows and conversations that make people relate, make people feel listened to, make people feel talked to, and make people feel valued, and then they want to buy. Because that's one of the key factors I've noticed, and it works. It works like magic. And this isn't like any different or some specific strategy or something. It's just human nature. I come out as who I am, and my guests are also authentic, and we're having a authentic conversation, and it leads to sales. And some of the guests are making up to 15 to 20,000 euros from the show. Coming back to the podcasting episodes and their views, the views are very low, but the revenue, the ROI, the return on investment, is so big. And I'm so grateful that I managed to do that, and I haven't done it alone. I'm very blessed and grateful to have the audience I have in Estonia. And hopefully the audience will keep growing on an international scale. So what I've done is I've created a service where someone comes to my show, we talk, we give out value, we show how people can better themselves, to upgrade their lives, and then we have the call to actions. And when the show is over, and I've done all the editing part and all the stuff I need to do before the episode launches, and when the episode launches, that's where the social media content strategy kicks in. And within these fields, I've managed to create a business I live off from. And right now, with this video being the first one, I'm going for another stream of income. Also, I have AdSense. I have activated my YouTube channel. I've monetized my YouTube channel, and this also brings me some extra income. The amounts are not big. They are around 100 to 150 euros an average per month, but they keep on growing slowly. So this is another key factor. Another way how I've created myself an income stream with the podcast and content creation is brand deals. And not just by being a micro influencer, which I probably am, but I don't consider myself as a micro influencer, but this is the term that is given out. When I have deals with brands, then they pay me to use the products and to show the products on my platforms. But I only do that with the brands that I actually resonate with, that I actually trust, that which products and services I actually believe in. And also I have a couple of companies who are sort of in cooperation or like partnered up, or they are sponsors of the podcast. And they are also the companies that I know the owners personally. They are my friends, and they want to help them sell their products, and they want to give me back through affiliate or commission based solutions. So that's another way how I have created myself an income. I also coach people. That's where I want to get now. I also coach people on podcasting. I think I've helped around at least 10 podcasts in Estonia to level up their game or to start their journey as a podcaster. And this is something I also do. So you see there's already 4 different incomes, all being conducted or done through podcasting. That's why I also hold this podcasting microphone here on my lap, because this is the main podcasting setup I have. I haven't bought myself the smaller microphones yet, but eventually I might. So my message to you is that you don't need to be famous to make money online. You don't need to have a lot of followers to make money online. You don't need to be the most smartest or top expertise in your field. No, you can start sharing your journey. The way I've done my podcast 7 years is showing and sharing my journey with my listeners, and they have grown with me as I grow as a person. So I really encourage you to think about the different misconceptions that are circling around internet, and think about what do you want to do. Because I do believe that content creation is one of the few ways that you can make money fairly easily. But as I said, it's not get quick rich scheme. It takes time. It took me 7 years to get here, even more, because I wasn't ready before that, and now I am. So this is my takeaway on this topic. What I also believe is that you need guidance sometimes. With different topics, different challenges and obstacles, you need guidance. You need systems, you need automations, you need templates. You need someone who knows what he's doing so he can teach you hand by hand or side by side, show you the way, how he did it, like me, how I've done it. So if you are someone who wants to start a podcast, the business I do here in Estonia can be implemented in any other country. It just works, I know that. And by doing the same thing that I've done, you can achieve the same results or even better results that I have achieved. So if you feel like this video has been helpful and you feel like you can trust me, and I hope you do, then please contact me on my email. I will leave it in the description, or go to my Instagram, which I use the most, and DM me that you listened to the video and you want to start coaching session with me, and I will help you out with the journey on your podcasting journey, and I will help you to get to the place where you can actually earn money by content creation, starting from podcasting. I think that's about it. It's been almost 30 minutes. I hope that the video was going to be a little shorter and maybe a little bit more constructed. But as I said, English is not my main language, and it will get better in time. So I try to not to be too harsh on myself, and I encourage you to do the same. Take care. See you in the next video.